Describe the migration patterns of seabirds across the oceans. How do seabirds adapt to their harsh coastal environment? The role of seabirds in marine ecosystems. What do they contribute? How do seabirds find food in the open ocean? The impact of climate change on seabird populations. How do seabirds navigate during long migrations? The differences between seabirds that live on the coast versus those that live in the open ocean. What are the most common types of seabirds found along the coastline? The nesting habits of seabirds. Where do they choose to lay their eggs? Explore the unique physical features of seabirds that help them thrive in coastal environments. The behavior of seabirds when they are hunting for fish. Seabird conservation efforts. What is being done to protect these birds? The relationship between seabirds and coastal ecosystems. How does pollution, such as plastic waste, affect seabirds? A day in the life of a seabird. What is their routine like? Compare and contrast the feeding habits of different species of seabirds. How do seabirds communicate with one another? The role of seabirds in the food chain. What predators rely on them for food? How do seabirds handle extreme weather conditions, such as storms and hurricanes? What adaptations do seabirds have for surviving in salty environments? The relationship between seabirds and humans. How do they interact with coastal communities? The challenges faced by seabirds due to overfishing and depletion of marine resources. How do seabirds protect their young from predators? Seabirds and their role in spreading seeds and contributing to plant life along coastlines. The evolutionary history of seabirds. How have they evolved to live at sea? How do seabirds stay hydrated while living in salty environments? The connection between seabirds and the fishing industry. Which seabird species are most at risk of extinction and why? The variety of seabird calls and how they are used to communicate. The symbiotic relationship between seabirds and certain marine animals. Seabirds' role in the spread of diseases in marine ecosystems. How do seabirds' feathers protect them from the elements at sea? The feeding behavior of seabirds. Do they hunt alone or in groups? The role of seabirds in maintaining the balance of marine life. How do seabirds care for their young during the first few weeks of life? The influence of ocean currents on the feeding habits and migration patterns of seabirds. What are the primary threats to seabird populations today? How does noise pollution affect seabirds and their communication? A look at the unique courtship rituals of seabirds.